Hello, and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica, and this show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business and sidestep all of the crazy things that I seem to step on. It is Friday the 13th, people. Scary time, but we're going to make it a good time with the topic we're speaking on today. That was cheesy, but I had to do it. I had to give some sort of opening in regards to Friday the 13th. It's January 13th. It's great to see you guys. We are, 2 days away from the middle of January. This month is almost halfway over. That is crazy in 2023. If you're brand new here, I want you to make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell. And also, as always, don't forget, we've got a link below. If you're new to voiceover or you'd like to grow your business, check out A VO's Journey Elite Academy. You could find that link below, and we're also running a special at 50% off, so I'd love to have you. Today, we're going to be talking about how to be a better voice actor using pantomime. All right, how to be a better voiceover artist using pantomime. I love this topic because as an actor, which I've been now my whole life pretty much, either being on live stage or coaching or doing voiceover now, pantomime is by far one of the best tools to bring about expression, emotional expression through physical action. That's what pantomime can do for you. Pantomime, and the definition being right, is showing expression, showing emotion, showing ideas through physical movements like hand gestures, facial expressions, posture, etc., without speaking. That would be the general definition of pantomime. But what I like to do as a voice actor is I like to marry the two, right? Is to use pantomime to bring about more expression through our voice. Things like facial expressions, okay, moving your head, you using your eyebrows or lack thereof, changing position, squinching, using facial expressions, hand gestures, using your hands while you're talking. A good thing with using your hands while you talk is it pushes action forward. I was just doing. This month, I'm I'm the featured coach on voices.com, and the whole feature is revolving around physical voice acting. So make sure you check that out. I'm not sure when they're releasing. I've done 2 parts. We still have to do the webinar, but it's all in physical voice acting, and I wanted to talk about pantomime today, also, but pushing forward through gestures like hand gestures is a great way to show expression through your voice, and people can hear it. People can hear when you're not using your hands. People can hear when you're using your body and gestures and these pantomimes in order to make them work. Now, is it really pantomime if you are speaking? Well, I like to delineate the two, or separate the two rather, because I think when we're teaching, all right, and we're trying to learn, it helps to kind of separate, because we're forcing ourselves to do physical actions in order to bring about, like I said, an emotional response. So that's why, together it's not pantomime if we speak. However, for the sake of teaching and in this video, pantomime is a great way to then use those physical actions overly, even over the top, if you will, to bring about that emotional response through our voice, our vocals. So with that being said, we talked about facial expressions, we talked about gestures. Posture is by far one of the best ways for you to quickly create an emotional response and expression that changes, that adds more context, more subtext. All right, I like to call it the story underneath the story. We're speaking someone else's words, but while we're speaking those words, we're also telling a story through how we say those words. And pantomime, by incorporating that into our voiceovers, allows us to tell even more of a story underneath a story. Like I said, subtext. And what does that do? Well, that gives you a way to immerse the listener into what you're saying and gives you a leg up, because we want to listen to people who are great storytellers, even if it's for 15 seconds or 15 hours. We want to listen to great storytellers, and this is a way that you can tell a better story. I could talk about this all day long and do classes on this. We have a beginning and advanced. We have a couple beginning voice acting classes and advanced voice acting class in the academy. But whether you come to the Elite Academy and learn about this stuff, or go somewhere and learn about it, learn about adding physicality to your voiceovers. Now, I'm sitting down here, and to do this video, but in my booth, I stand up, and I use a lot of physical actions, postures, positions, movement. It's funny when you watch in Hollywood when they film inside, the major, they film actors doing major cartoons or major movies, animated films. You see how physical they are when they're recording, because that brings out, I loved watching Robin Williams, right? He was so physical while he was doing his voiceovers for the animation stuff he did, and it just brings it to life. And remember, it's not just about also the physical movement that you're doing, it's about what it triggers in you, because emotional expression throughout your life has been tied to physical actions. So physical actions, like I talked about crying, right? If you think about what physical actions you make while you cry, you repeat those physical actions, you can actually put yourself in a state where you can call upon yourself to cry, because all of what we do are brought about by physical actions, because our entire life, physical actions have accompanied emotions, but then what happens is emotions can accompany physical actions because they're tied together now. It's it's like it's a trained response. So we can use this to our advantage. So listen, I don't want to just talk the whole time about this. I want to keep the video to a point where you can digest the information and go out and practice on your own. And I say start by using simple hand gestures, facial expressions, posture meaning, sitting up or sitting or standing up straight, hunching over. All right. Changing what's really fun too is going to, Google and typing in something like, old man, old weathered man face or something, and they'll come with these really weathered faces for men, and you look at, copy, imitate it, pantomime how that would come about, and with your facial expressions and everything, and then speak, and you will find that it creates an incredible performance, something that you never thought would have come out of you if you did not put yourself in a position where you physically made changes. Give it a shot. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Please make sure you like and subscribe. And also, if you want to learn more about this stuff and to help you become a better voice actor and performer, check out Avio's Journey Elite Academy. We'd love to have you. Well, thank you guys so much. You have a wonderful Friday. Be safe. It's Friday the 13th. But I wish you the best. Have a good weekend. See you next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.